guys, the Disowned Shadow here, and welcome to the final and probably longest part of ranking every Avenged Sevenfold song by album. Sorry if I'm stuffy, it's winter and it's kicking my ass. But anyway, today we're looking at LIBAD, aka Life is But a Dream, but as I'm also gonna I'll tack on a, I'm gonna tack on Magic, and I'll share those. I'll probably share the score with Magic, but then if Magic ends up becoming part of a later album, I'll remove it and change the score when that part comes out. Anyway, as of right now, we are also looking at a bunch of extra stats, such as the longest song of all time, the shortest song of all time, my least favorite of all time, my favorite of all time. We're gonna look at the longest album and the shortest album by runtime, and also look at the shortest and longest by song. So anyway, I'm gonna let you guys get to the ranking segment and then see what all we have in store in the scoring segment, and I'll see you guys then. Peace. Okay, now for the segment of the episode that's definitely gonna piss some fans off. It might even get me crucified and manhunted by the Death Bats Club. But I don't care. Released in 2023, Life is But a Dream was an experimental album. It was very, very different, each and every song. I feel like it more leans towards the. You know what? I'm going to say it. Because of its mix of beauty and heavy, it is a better version of Waking the Fallen. I said it. I love Waking the Fallen. But Life is But a Dream does the mix of heavy and beautiful far, far better across every goddamn song. And to add on to that, Magic is such a good old style Avenged Sevenfold song. I love this album to death, by the way. So I'm gonna piss a lot of people off, but I don't care. All of these go into S tier, and I'll talk about them. I will talk about each and every one of these songs. Well, let me just get them in place right now, because, oh boy, am I ready to get fucking crucified. Which means that even the two scores, it it's a 7.0, and you'll see where I place it. Game Over. The perfect start to an album. This album, I believe, tells a story from what I've seen. And Game Over being the title song is such a good pick. Talking about, because I'm pretty sure the album is like about a dude who's dying or is dead. Game Over being the first song on the album is such a good song to pick. Mattel is just a perfect single. It is it's wacky. It's very, very different, and I love it. Nobody is just a it's just heavy. It's heavy, it's kind of scary, and I love it. We Love You it's a song. It's a really good song. Cosmic is pure beauty. Beautiful Morning is also basically pure beauty. Easier is amazing, and the God trilogy, that being G, Ordinary, and Death, are amazing. Life is But a Dream is the perfect, like, quote, ending song, and We Love You More is just, we love you, but more. and is pretty good, actually. We Love You and We Love You More are very, very good. And then Magic is it's just a good song. It's a very, very good song. And I know that a lot of people hate this album or dislike this album, but I do not care. This album is amazing. And it deserves every bit of love that I give it. Because, oh my god. The 2 years that this album has been out, it was originally a weird album to me, but as I listened to it more with songs on shuffle, it got so much better. And I think it deserves every single bit of this. And I want to get this segment done quick, so I'm going to end it soon, because the stats segment has a bunch of extra stats, which you'll see, and then we'll come after we'll do the regular, like, album stats, and then I'll show you kinda, and then I'll do the average scores, and then I'll give you all the extra stats. But anyway, yeah. Try and find my location if you want to kill me. Peace. Okay, I'm finally fucking back. I ended the ranking segment and then I had to go do a bunch of extra stuff because this is the final episode and I wanted to give it a bunch of extra stats. But we'll get to that in a second. Let's first go through the stats for this album for the final time for now until they release another album. We go shortest, longest, least favorite, favorite. I put all of these in S tiers, so the least favorite isn't a bad song. It's just I had to pick one, much the same with Nightmare and the self-titled. Okay, I gotta get my voice ready. Starting with the shortest from Life is But a Dream is Ordinary, or O. It's the one, it's weird, it's Ordinary, because it's part of the God trilogy. It's Ordinary, but the O is in parentheses. It's 2 minutes and 53 seconds long and was an S tier, obviously. For longest on the album, we have Cosmic, which is 7 minutes and 32 seconds. The least favorite was Death and was 3 minutes and 20 seconds. And for favorite, I put Mattel, which is 5 minutes and 31 seconds. This had, I think, 12 or 13. It depends on how many... It depends on how you count it. I counted it with Magic, which makes it 13. But technically, Magic isn't part of it, so it's actually 12 songs. But no matter how I counted it, it would have gotten a 7.0 either way. And so now that's 3 with perfect scores. So where do I place it? Well, let's go through the list and see. Starting in first place is Nightmare with a 7.0. In second place is Life is But a Dream with a 7.0. And in third place is the self-titled album with a 7.0. Wow, crazy, I know. Not really. Not really. 1 second. I have to find it. This list is very long. Oh, City of Evil is in City of Evil is in number 4 with a 6.6. And then in 5th place is Hail to the King with a 6.5. In 6th place, we have Diamonds in the Rough with a 6.4, followed closely in 7th by The Stage with a score of 6.1. And then right after that, with a 6.0, is Live at the Grammy Museum in number 8. Number 9 is Sounding the Seventh Trumpet with a 5.6. Number 10 is... Where is number 10? Shit, I lost number 10. Oh, Hail to the King Deathbat in number 10 with a score of 5.3. Waking the Fallen in 11 with a 4.9. And then in last place is Black Rain with a 4.5, aka 12th place. Okay, I want to get that part done quick because I have a lot of extra stuff to tell you. Um, Literally, I have like some things that could be that are three separate segments. Starting with, let's go with let's rank. We're gonna do some more rankings. So the ranking will be up. The 12 spot will be up still. We're gonna rank my favorites. Number one is my so every basically the way this is I took every song that I said was my favorite from an album, put them together in a 12 spot list like the albums themselves, and put them on a scale of 1 to 10, or put them numbered 1 through 12, 1 being my most favorite and 12 being my least favorite of my favorites, if that makes sense. In number 1 we have the Live at the Grammy Museum fully acoustic version of So Far Away. In number 2 is Second Heartbeat, the alternate version. In number 3 is Unbound, the Wild Ride. In number 4 is 4am. In number 5 is Mattel. Number 6 is Creating God. Number 7 is Coming Home. Number 8 is Trashed and Scattered. Number 9 is Tonight the World Dies. Number 10 is Streets. Number 11 is Carry On. And number 12 is Heaven Theme. Oh, I don't want to make this section super duper long, but it's gonna be super duper long. Now we're gonna rank the least favorites. Same 1 to 12, except 1 is the one I like the most. Or no, 1 is the one I hate the most. And then 12 is the one that so basically number 1 is my least favorite of the least favorites, and then number 12 is my most favorite of the most favorites. Okay, got it? Good. Starting with number 1 is Runaway, so my least favorite is Runaway of all time. After that, in number 2 is Jade Helm, followed by Hail to the King Acoustic in number 3, aka the Live at the Grammy Museum one. The Bat Country theme from Hail to the King Death Bat is in number 4. Waking the Fallen from Waking the Fallen is in number 5. To End the Rapture from Sounding the Seventh Trumpet is in number 6. The Wicked End from City of Evil is in number 7. In number 8 is Hail to the King from Hail to the King. In number 9 is Dear God from the self-titled. In number 10 is Death from Life is But a Dream. And in number 11 is Nightmare from Nightmare. And in number 12 is Girl I Know from Diamonds in the Rough. Okay, now that we've done 3 tier lists already, or we've done 3 tier lists and I'm just making more editing work for me, let's go through the extra stats. I have compiled, this is the order I have them written down in, so I'll say them. I have the absolute shortest, so the shortest song out of everyone I covered, the longest song out of everyone, my absolute least favorite, and my absolute favorite. And then I also have the longest album by runtime, the shortest album by runtime, the entire total runtime, the album with the most songs, the album with the least songs, the album with the most S tiers, the least S tiers, and then the most S tiers, and then I did something for the band's average score. So, let's get this going. In the absolute shortest, so the shortest song that they have made as of right now is Breaking Their Hold. It's 1 minute and 12 seconds long and was an A tier, and was from Sounding the Seventh Trumpet. The absolute longest they've made was Exist from the Stage, and it's 15 minutes and 40 seconds long and was put in S tier. My absolute least favorite is Runaway from the Stage. It's 2 minutes and 50 seconds long and was an F tier. And my absolute favorite is the So Far Away version from Live at the Grammy Museum and was an S tier. I don't know why that doesn't have a runtime. It's 6 minutes and 30 seconds long. Don't know why it just didn't. I think my brain was melting when I did this part. But yeah, it's 6 minutes and 30 seconds long, and I'm actually going to fix that real quick while I speak. Bear with me. Okay. After all that, So to recap, the shortest was Breaking Their Hold from Sounding the Seventh Trumpet. Exist is the longest from the stage. Runaway from the stage is the least favorite, and then So Far Away Acoustic from Live at the Grammy Museum is favorite. Okay. Recalibrated. Let's go. The longest album by runtime is The Stage at a whopping 1 minute and 42 or 1 hour 42 minutes and 12 seconds. So used to saying minutes then seconds. Sorry. The shortest album is Black Rain. It's 21 minutes and 18 seconds long. Every album's runtime combined comes to a total of 11 hours, 49 minutes, and 6 seconds. I think I did my math right. God, I hope so. If I didn't and you want to redo the math for me, go ahead. And just comment it. Don't do it aggressively, though. This took a lot of work. Okay. Most songs is The Stage with 18 songs. And then for least songs was either Black Rain with 4 or technically Magic with 1. If I hadn't tacked it on to LIBAD, it would have just been 1 song because it's a single and it isn't part of an album yet. It might be, but I don't know. Albums with the least S tiers. I spoiled it. There's 2. Hail to the King, Deathbat, and Black Rain, both tied with 1 S tier each. I think that being Heaven Theme from Hail to the King, Deathbat, and then Carry On for Black Rain. And the album with the most S tiers is Life Is But a Dream. It's either 12 or 13. The 13 comes from If You Did What I Did, or If You Do What I Did, and like tack Magic on. Magic makes it 13, but without it, it's still in first place with 12. And for this, I did it the same way I did the average for the albums, because it's the one that made the most sense to me. I took every song in every single tier, added it all together, and then divided it. I think it was like, I don't even remember. I think there's like 176 songs or something like that. But with all that, after all that, the band's average score came to a 6.3, which wasn't too far off of how I did it another way, where I added all the average scores and divided it by 12, which gave me like a 6.1, but I liked the 6. I think the 6.3 is a better representation just because I like it. First off, I feel like 6.1 is a little too low, just a little bit, and also because it wasn't done the same way that I did every other average score. But with that, we have finally gotten to, we finished this, and so I'm going to say this right now. This has been a fun series. Has definitely probably pissed at least one person off. Which, it's music, bro. Get over yourself. But if you want to see another band done, comment it down below, and I'll check after my break. I'll check after winter break. I'm not doing any more videos until I'm back in fucking school. So I start break the 22nd. Yes, the 22nd, technically, in 6 days. And then I have 2 weeks off. So, I will not see you guys in a video I won't see you guys until next year. Dad joke. No, but I won't see you guys until after New Year's. Video-wise. I will see you probably in streams. But until then, I wish you guys a happy holidays. If you celebrate Christmas, Merry Christmas. If you celebrate something else, I don't remember all the winter holidays. I think Hanukkah is one of them. But happy holidays, Happy New Year, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.